Hey guys, welcome back to Reel It In. Today we're going to be talking about our favorite Pixar movies. So this weekend we're going to see Onward, the new Pixar film.
I'm so excited about
Tom Holland, Chris Pratt. The concept of the movie is these two kids teenagers or kids, their dad is dead and there's a spell, right?
Yeah.
That can let them spend a day with their dad.
Something like
again?
that.
Something
And then they go
along
on an
those lines.
adventure together. So today we're going to talk about just our favorite Pixar movies in preparation to see this newest Pixar installation. So let's get into it. Okay, so my first favorite Pixar movie, I've talked about it on the channel before. I talk about it all the time. Is Ratatouille, which I think is completely underrated. I think it's amazing. The reason I love it is because I think most Pixar, I would say all Pixar concepts are pretty original. Like there's monsters, there's toys that come to life. And even if people like do movies about that, I feel like they're like the first people who really like do it. And when you think about like
do it in an original.
Yeah, in a movie like about toys that come to life, it's like the Toy Story. You think about like monsters kind of and like a funny concept like Monsters Inc.
It's like the big question that everyone asks: what's better, A Bug's Life or Ants?
It's Bug's
By
Life.
Woody Allen.
Is that a Woody Allen movie?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Yeah, I love Ratatouille because I just think it's such an original. It's a rat who makes French cuisine. It's awesome.
It's
so
a great
funny.
movie. You're not gonna
It's
hear
amazing.
you're not gonna have any complaints here. I love Ratatouille.
And my second movie is like a big tearjerker, and I love to cry.
You know how I feel. Why would you say that? Like, you put me in such an uncomfortable situation. Like, you know I'm not happy. You know I tried.
Which I've also talked about before. I just love like cute stories and make you
Well, if
feel
that were the
so
case,
much.
if that were the case, then the first 15 seconds of Up would be Zach's favorite movie.
Yeah, sometimes I watch that just to cry. But anyways, I think it's so unique and fun, and I think it's just funny. And like I said, it's not a tearjerker, which are like the movies that I gravitate towards, but I just think this is so fun and funny. I love Remy, I love Linguini, I love how Linguini's like awkward, and you know, he befriends this rat who like helps him become like a really great chef. And I think it's about like, you know, don't judge a book by its cover and don't, you know, like underestimate the underdog. And yeah, that's probably my favorite Pixar movie of all time. But if I could separate like funny Pixar movies and sad Pixar movies, like that'd be the favorite funny one.
Okay. Both of my favorite Pixar movies are not funny.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
So what's the first one?
Okay, so my favorite Pixar movie of all time is a movie that I feel like a lot of people don't even remember is a Pixar movie sometimes.
Yeah, I forget about this one. And as a mega Disney Pixar fan, I often forget that this is a movie.
Inside Out is my favorite Pixar movie
A good pick.
because I think, didn't it win Best Animated Picture? that
It
year?
did.
Yeah.
Of course it did.
Well, it's like the first movie that I've ever seen that's core message is centered around not necessarily mental illness, but just like the mental health and the fact that it's okay to be sad.
Yeah.
You know, like sadness is a necessary emotion in your
And it's
life.
important for kids to
Yeah,
learn
kids
too.
specifically.
Yeah.
And like as somebody who I have anxiety and you know, I get sad and
Yeah.
like they do a really cool job also portraying all the different emotions, you know? Like I think it's anger, disgust, joy,
Sadness.
sadness,
The four of them. And fear.
Fear is Bill Hader.
Oh yeah.
Also, the people who play each of them is perfect. You have Amy Poehler playing Joy, who's like obviously going to be great for
It's a
that.
big ball of fun.
I don't remember her name, but the woman who plays Phyllis in The Office.
She's sadness, which is
the voice of sadness.
Mindy
Yeah.
Kaling is disgust.
And
A lot of people from The Office.
is it George
And
Carlin who's
NBC.
anger? And there's just so many cool, when they go into your head, the way that they describe how it's run, like it's like this operating system. And like, you know, you have your good memories and your bad memories and they get stored in different places is also just a really cool visual for like, I think this movie should be like mandatory viewing for like middle schoolers.
Yeah, I'm surprised
Like-
it's not. I'm sure it will be, and I'm sure a lot of
Disney
teachers
wouldn't let them do that.
Well, if you show it to like a class, I think it's a lot different.
They
but-
showed it at a fundraiser.
Well, that's like a public event at school, like a class. I think.
We don't-
I watched Mean Girls in high school.
But I just thought it was really like just specific examples of things that I just remember and will always remember from that movie. The fact that your train of thought is like portrayed as an actual train in that movie that you can like go on.
Yeah.
And at night when Riley is sleeping, they're trying to take it and the train just stops because like you don't think when you're sleeping.
Yeah.
But then her like Hollywood dream station turns on, so they have to go intercept her dreams, and it's basically Hollywood.
forgot
People are
about
walking
that.
around being
Great
like, "Oh, you gotta
movie.
put your suit on." Like
Great
it literally
movie,
turns into
yeah.
Hollywood. Like it's all so
And also,
clever.
what's his name? Bing Bong?
Well, that was what I was just about to say. Bing Bong, the imaginary friend. I cried a little bit
I
in
cried.
that scene. But yeah, Inside Out, just
The
a very,
genius of Pixar.
a very underrated Pixar movie.
Both of ours underrated. All right, so my second Pixar movie is Toy Story 3. So I love Toy Story 3 because like I said before earlier in this video, probably 2 minutes ago, I like to cry and being like I like feeling emotions. And like obviously if you've seen Toy Story 3 at the end, it's like the perfect ending to the trilogy. Well, it was supposed to be a trilogy, and then they added a fourth one, which was really unnecessary. Didn't think it was terrible, but very unnecessary. And I thought the third one was like the perfect ending. It ties all the loose ends together. There's like mortality issues for the toys. Andy's leaving off to college, and there's that scene at the end when he gives the little girl Woody, and she like
Wait,
waves goodbye.
Mortality issues?
Yeah,
So
because
the toys are gonna die?
you never seen it.
I don't remember.
No, but
them being
there's
under the threat of death.
No, there's the moment when they're all like in the incinerator and they're like.
Oh
my
yeah,
God, yeah.
that part was so dark,
Yeah.
dude. I remember that.
That's why it's so good.
Dude, that part came out of left field for me. I was like, whoa.
Yeah. And this is like, I think like it would be like a great standalone movie too. Like the script is amazing, everything about it's amazing, and obviously like the nostalgia factor for someone like us who grew up watching Toy Story, like it was just like the perfect ending because like we're around Andy's age, when that movie came out and stuff.
My dad cried watching that movie.
Yeah,
'cause
I
my sister
sobbed
was
in the
on
theater. It was amazing, and yeah, so I love Toy Story 3.
Awesome, dude.
Yeah, sick man.
Sick.
Whoa.
All right, let's get into my second favorite Pixar movie, which is WALL-E. So, WALL-E, it is probably the most depressing Pixar movie, I'd say.
Yeah.
Besides maybe Up, but Up is depressing in a different way.
Yeah.
This is depressing in an existential, like our world is dying kind of way. And it's gonna go over a lot of kids' head, like little kids' heads watching the
Yeah.
movie because they're gonna think it's this movie about robots falling in love or whatever,
Yeah.
which is, that's the surface level plot of the film. But it's mostly about,
The Earth.
the Earth and the
And
environment
the-
and climate change and
status
where
of-
we're gonna be
Yeah.
if we keep shitting all over the planet,
Vote. That's why you gotta vote. We encourage voting on Reel It In.
Yes,
It's
we
Super
do.
Tuesday. Let's
But
see what happens.
that movie just came out so just way ahead of its time.
Agreed. And I will. It's not
It's,
my
like,
favorite.
it's more important now more than ever. I
Yeah.
think people should watch WALL-E now.
Watch WALL-E
Go watch-
now.
Go watch WALL-E again. And then my two honorable mentions are Finding Nemo and Up.
And my two honorable mentions are, I have one. Monsters University. I love Monsters University. No, Monsters University and Coco are my definite. All right, guys. Thanks for watching this week's video of Reel It In. Make sure to subscribe, click the bell for notifications, like the video, leave us a comment, post the video on your Twitter, link it on your Instagram, share it with your grandma on Facebook, all that fun stuff. And look forward to next week.
Where we
For-
will have our review of
Onward,
Onward.
the newest Pixar film.
Yes.
See you guys later.